All right, here we go with the May 21st edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Had some warm conditions, then some big thunderstorms pop up at times as we went through mainly the afternoon and the evening hours. Here's a look at our highs from Sunday. A lot of 80s on the board. Very muggy conditions. A lot of mid 80s across the triad portion of the region. Charlotte viewing area, mid and a couple of upper 80s with some 70s in the high country. Big thunderstorm has developed in the mountains first on Sunday and then developed southeastward. Look at those big towering thunderstorm clouds as we went toward the 6 and 7 o'clock hours down around the Charlotte metro region as we went through the latter stages of Sunday. Look at that. Good looking shot early this morning from the Winston-Salem State camera. So we await sunrise. Temperature 66 degrees during the 5 a.m. hour at Winston-Salem. There's the Dowd YMCA camera. Mild and muggy this morning in Uptown. The temperature at 67. There's your temperatures around the region. 50s in Boone. It's 60s through the Piedmont and then 70s over toward the eastern part of the state and down into South Carolina. All right, so there's the radar from yesterday. Those big thunderstorms developed across the mountains and the foothills and then worked southeastward from there. And again, it was a pretty active weather setup as we went into the Charlotte metro region during the evening hours yesterday. Up in the Triad region, had some issues with wind damage in a couple spots there. Some roof damage. South Center Church Road around Trap Hill had some trees come down around Walkertown. And again, there were some scattered wind damage reports elsewhere around the region. Some around into southeast of Salisbury. A little bit of hail around southeastern Caldwell County. Just your afternoon thunderstorms that got a little bit of punch to them later yesterday. This morning, quiet. Couple of sprinkles trying to show up on the radar around the Charlotte metro. Some of that's not reaching the ground. Rain and thunderstorms in parts of Georgia and Florida early this morning, and then back toward the Mississippi River Valley from Arkansas and Mississippi up into Illinois and Iowa. But a pretty quiet morning on tap for the Carolinas. I do think as we get into the afternoon hours today, we'll have some scattered showers and storms. Now, the last couple of runs of the future radar product here, the high resolution rapid refresh, as well as the Futurecast modeling, not terribly impressed with the coverage of rain and storms today. And I do think it's going to be one of those days that areas closer to that frontal boundary you saw will have the best coverage of showers and storms. I'm going to go with a 50% coverage from the mountains and then over through the Triad and the Triangle regions. More like a 20 or 30% coverage around Charlotte. And actually, that 50% coverage might be a little bit too aggressive today, but I'm going to play it on the safe side and keep that chance up there fairly high. But it might be a day where the showers and storms are relatively few in number. 80s this afternoon across the foothills and the Piedmont. Again, tomorrow, I do think we'll see some scattered thunderstorms developing. There's our Tuesday highs. Wednesday, more of the same. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And I think it's pretty much the same as well for Thursday and Friday. Now let's fast forward to the Memorial Day weekend. Watching the goings-on of the Caribbean Sea. I mentioned this at the end of last week. Still a lot of indications that some type of tropical low is going to try to spin up in the Caribbean this week and then move up into the Gulf of Mexico over the Memorial Day holiday weekend. This is the European computer model solution, bringing that to the Louisiana coast over the weekend ahead. And you wind up with a lot of moisture making it up into the Carolinas on the east side of that, especially Sunday and Monday, that portion of the Memorial Day weekend. So there's Sunday, and then here comes Monday. The rain chances stay pretty high. Let me show you some of the more detailed modeling on this here. Again, we'll look at the European first. There's that low pressure Sunday evening near the Louisiana coast. I'm sorry, that's Saturday evening near the Louisiana coast. And then there is Sunday evening. Look at all that shower and storm activity in the Carolinas. And out to Monday, Memorial Day itself. Still looks pretty active and unsettled. The experimental GFS, it kind of goes nuts with this eventually by Tuesday of next week. Kind of loops it around the Louisiana coast over the weekend. That's probably overdone. The Canadian model has this in the Gulf of Mexico on Saturday. And then up toward the mouth of the Mississippi River on Sunday. Again, you see all the rain and storms on the east side of that up our way. And then finally, the GFS doesn't really have a well-defined low, but you get the same result here. Sunday and Monday look like pretty convectively active days across the Carolinas. And really, here's the reason why. Just as a for instance, this is what we call the precipitable water, basically the atmospheric moisture. All right, and so this is Friday. And then look what happens by Sunday. Man, that's a lot of precipitable water. You're over 2 inches, and if you follow meteorology, that's a lot of atmospheric moisture in place to lead to the development of some rain and thunderstorms Sunday and Monday. So yeah, I know we got the Coca-Cola 600 on Sunday. Of course, Memorial Day weekend, tons of outdoor plans. We'll keep working on the forecast, but right now, Sunday and Monday looking pretty unsettled. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week, and God bless.